chill out so they don't cut us off before we, I'm here to write a story. And I'm a pen. Well, cheers. A novel, albeit. Turbulence. I didn't encounter turbulence in any other novel that I read. Going back to my homeland. 2. And I'm using the drive-thru as my vehicle. Turbulently has gone for the 8th time in 8 minutes. Okay. It's not okay. Don't. Dude, I'll kill you, dog. Benjamin Weatherley. So one of the only other people in the world that I met that's like me. He's handsome. Good-looking face.
Right when we take off, I wake up, I guess, like 2 hours in. I look over and I just see Cote, like, going through these. He's like, pillows are hitting me with my name written on them. He grabbed a red pen and painted it on his face. And on every pillow in the whole plane, it had, like, signatures, like, I hate you. You had a pillow that said, eat butt, and you're sleeping against it.
I think I was picked for my 4th drive-thru because of my seriousness, my punctuality, my consistency in the water and out, the chest hair.
I'd never been anywhere in Europe before ever, so I really didn't know what to expect, I guess. A lot of French people and all different kinds of humans, and just expecting to have the best time.
I wanted to be a part of the drive-thru because I felt that it was exciting. It was something that I thought what surfing was all about, especially at this point in my life. The idea of going to a place that I love like Europe, seeing different places that I've never seen, something that really appealed to me, especially at this time of my life. And obviously to be with my friends to do it was just, it was a dream come true.
Right, Craige is someone I got to go on a trip about 6 months before the drive-thru. And I'm one of the people that put my hand up and said, for sure, right, Craige, he's all time.
I don't know, just been trying to surf good and stuff, and I've sort of done a trip with Benji and that before, and I felt like I got on good with him and stuff, and I guess I was just lucky. I was stoked that I got chosen for it.
Dude, you have no idea how cold it is outside. The weather in France the day that everybody arrived was horrendous. It had been terrible for 2 or 3 days, and I looked at a lot of the maps and it didn't look like it was going to get any better.
Just so windy and raining, and sort of just rocked up. I was kind of a bit shocked. I sort of expected it to be sunny and waves and stuff, and it was howling on shore and raining, so I was kind of a bit rattled. But
right away, I'm thinking, yep, it's not going to be as good as South America. That's the first thing that came to mind, is I guess it's definitely not Panama and Brazil.
Ironically, that was the exact same weather that people had been telling me to look for to go to Italy. I mean, it was like, I felt kind of bad. These guys came into the airport and it's like, hey guys, take a shower, we're out of here. We're driving 20 hours tonight. But it was terrible weather, and I I had been there so long, I was going a bit stir crazy. I felt a bit selfish, but I wanted to get out of there really bad.
Kalani was supposed to be on the Europe one, but the day before we got there, he's in one of the WCTs and had his shoulder pulling out of a barrel. And like, it was a day before the trip started, and we're like, great, here we go again. Kalani's gonna be another blow-up belt. We thought it was all over again. And next thing you know, Kelly's like, I guess I'll go. I mean, I know I'm not as good as Kalani, but I'll try my best.
We had conversations prior to this, us going on the trip. And the whole time it was like, hey, let me just tell you, this is open for you to go. And finally it's like, phone call, Kelly, we're leaving. We're coming to pick you up and we're not. And he just went, it was one of those switches in his head. He just went, come get me.
Yeah, we're going to get some gas, yeah. And we're going to go over and pick up Kelly at the airport, yeah. We're going to Italy, yeah.
I was in France for a little while after the event, after our European leg, and I just thought it'd be fun to just hang out with Pat and go surfing. And he called and he goes, oh, you know, you ought to go on this drive-thru thing. We're gonna go over to the Mediterranean and surf. There's gonna be waves there. And then I called my friend and my friend Billy, and Billy said he called his buddy over in Italy, and the guy goes, yeah, there's gonna be waves. So I was just thinking, might as well go and check out Italy. And honestly, what I had pictured in my head is that we had like a tour bus. Like I thought, oh, this is gonna be great. We got like this big tour bus. We all gonna have space on there and stuff. All of a sudden, you guys pull up, and it's like this tiny little camper van that probably is comfortable for about 3 to 4 people, and there's like 9 of us in there. And I was like, what am I getting myself into?
We got a long way to go. Seeing that we've been driving for an hour already, we haven't even left. We got a long night.
About 3 hours after we left my house, we passed my house again because we had stopped to get food. We drove this way to get food, and they were closed, and we drove this way. We went to this other restaurant, and we haven't left. We've actually gone like 2 miles the wrong way.
We got 10 hours of driving across all this France to get to the Mediterranean, to I think like by Marseille by the morning time, and apparently 5 to 6 foot waves. Wow. I can't open this thing. Hey, I can't get this thing open. Oh, I just got it.
The fun started about a minute into it when Pat started driving the wrong way down a one-way street.
So good. You're going the wrong way.
There's all these cars like lined up in front of him, and he's trying to back up, and he's like, I think he hit a tree or two or came close to it.
Crank it, Pat. Crank it.
They must be drinking.
It's a hotel on wheels right now. I love it.
So we back up, and we were trying to find food, and we stopped in front of these restaurants, and we noticed it was high tide, and there was like a 15-foot swell, and all the water was rushing over the jetty and these sidewalks.
I was like, God, this is a weird beginning, but it started. And then right after that, everyone was, saw each other naked, and it was like let the good times roll.
It just started right there. As soon as Pat got hit by a wave, it was like, it's already funny. It's already there's already things happening.
Yeah, I guess like the first initial when we were all in the RV together, that was kind of a bit, everyone was just sort of getting used to being that close to everyone for such a long amount of time and stuff. But yeah, as the hours went on, everyone just sort of didn't really give it anymore. So
there was some tension in the beginning, just for the fact that no one really had their spots called, and you're like, okay, this is 14 days. And I was eyeballing this one corner that had a spot where your legs can come out, and I have like 8-foot long legs. And Kelly kind of eyeballed it, a kind of weird vibe. So it was kind of weird in the beginning. The tension was between me and Kelly going, I want that one, he wants that one. And it kind of got in the way of a lot of things, because after that we weren't friends. It really sucked.
I had been staying by myself for like a month, and it was a little strange to jump in a van full of 10 guys. chickens are.
They are too.
We arrived in the morning. Pat and Greg drove all night and got there in the morning, and it was like 3 degrees outside.
It's probably gonna be cold right now.
Yeah, I'm not getting.
Are you gonna go in there and get a hot chocolate, or what are you doing?
Oh yeah, dude. I'll be Joe.
You're getting Joe
How about
hard
some
on
of
your
those
lips.
granola cookie things with chocolate on them?
I got a stack of them. I brought them.
Yeah, I brought breakfast bars from home.
Wow.
I want to see what they
Dude.
look like.
Italy, I wasn't expecting anything. I was expecting to see men in tights, like with swords and little green leaf headband things. I was thinking, I don't know, there was not much. I was thinking Italian food and overpriced beers. Really, that's what I heard about the place. In fact, no one on our trip has been to Italy, so every site was, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So it became really fun, really quick. We're like, oh my gosh.
Hey guys, it smells like if you left milk in a microwave for like a month.
And it just sat there in the sun.
I've known Pat, and I've only known him to be barefoot. He's only barefoot, and he had these sandals that smell like sour milk, and we're like, it was the kind of like, and you didn't know what was going on with your insides.
To reverse whatever you just did.
Oh my god, it's sour milk right now in the car.
They just got wet and they dried and they smelled like mildew and everybody was pissed off about my shoes.
Pat, you're the one that's ruining everyone's insides, so he's a bad man. He's really bad. I don't like Pat anymore.
Oh my god, my why would you hit my Look at how perfect that wave
Dude,
is.
this place is sick. We gotta Joe it up on the beach here, huh?
Hey, let's get one and I'm gonna whip it at you.
Pat, you just had a coffee 6 minutes ago.
6 minutes, it was.
He did it, yes.
I mean,
And Pat had 6 cups of coffee. You know, he would stop and get it or whatever. I don't know. He's like, it's like he has it in his bag or something. The guy's drinking cold black coffee. You're like, what are you doing?
Oh, there's a right point. Look, there's a human in the water. Hello. Serious? Yeah, look. Right there. Whoa, nar. We're that stupid and yet we find it.
I don't know, we're somewhere near Monte Carlo and I don't even know what to say. It's pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty. How fun was the gauntlet you had to run through to get here?
Look, he's running for his life. Watch this one. It's not the big one. It's watch right here. It's this way. He's gonna get it again.
You went through the gauntlet, you got a little bloody.
I think when the tide goes out, it's gonna get really fun. I mean, we're in the Mediterranean. Let's get real. If I stand up on a wave and don't hit those rocks, I'll be happy. Oops. If it wasn't my feet.
I'd imagine for here it looks pretty good. There's some fun little rides. I think Pat's gonna be really psyched.
Oops. If it wasn't my feet.
What is all this almost come out of the bathroom, huh?
The next time I put my boards on the bottom, kick me in the nuts.
Here's your leash.
Cheers.
Have a nice life.
Thanks.
Alright.
There's definitely no confusion. It's Pat's feet.
It was just clean, perfect little waves, and it was really shallow and hard to surf, and that's what you're looking for in your first surf out of the traveling all day.
You are great. You are there.
Surfing.
Did you surf?
Where do you come from?
I'm from Florida, California, Australia.
Very good.
Alright.
Why you are here?
Just traveling, trying Italy, Spain, Portugal, France. Surfing.
Okay.
Drive-thru.
Very good.
That'd be sick, because you just, I mean, there's just a whole bunch of you piled in together, pretty much on top of each other, and just, it's pretty much just, if you're not the one driving or sitting in the front, it's just like being in a house or something, you know. We had little movies going on and little kitchen stuff. You just go up and make yourself something to eat. It's not really like being in the car at all. It's pretty cruisy, just as long as you're not driving.
The first place we ate was like being at the Cannes Film Festival on like the E Wild On thing. It was just like ultra blue water, you know, bread and olive oil and some wine, and it was surreal. And we were in Italy, bang, like that, just like that. And then, so, you know, we're like driving, and I hear humans, like I'm on top of the spot at the top of the sleeping, and I hear humans screaming, "That's a point break! Look at the beach break!" And I was like, I could have sworn that it's onshore and about knee high when I went to bed, and there's no way it changed since we drove 10 minutes. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna keep sleeping. And next thing you know, Kelly shakes me. I'm not kidding. It's probably one of the best waves I've ever seen. And I was like, okay, now they're just being really, really mean about it. So I get up, I kind of roll out of bed, and I look, and it looks exactly like I would think Kelly's beach break in front of his house when he lived in Florida, when he was a kid, looked like on a big swell. Just onshore, white caps, and nowhere to paddle out, and nowhere to catch waves, and he's just like wax, doing cartwheels, yoga. This is weird.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go get a good wave. Hey, there's like a point break down there.
This is like, it makes me feel weird, like in my stomach.
Ruins, literally.
I just smelt it, and it wasn't my feet. It's back here.
No, you smelled something else.
Dude.
Your feet was it?
No.
Best interviews ever. Best surfing ever in a drive-thru, and best interviews ever. Kelly, you're the best. I love you. You're the best.
No. I smell like Craike. Craike too.